Good evening at the yeshiva. We're learning back the Halachot Sukkoth. No, wake up. No. Okay. שלמה, איפה בורח? ויברח יעקב כתוב, לא כתוב ויברח שלמה. Alright, anyway, so בעזרת השם, we're back in Halachot Sukkoth right now. I just want to touch on base before tomorrow night. We're going to be celebrating. So just the general things we're learning to make sure that we understand what is the goal over here, what we're trying to achieve. As we started yesterday, so that the first night, since it's Doraita, the mitzvot Shivat Mesukah is Doraita. So we are preferably to start even Kiddush after the stars come out, which we made a cheshbon yesterday in America, in Florida. It's average about 7:47 p.m. tomorrow night, which is 36 minutes after Shkia about in Florida. And the Shkia is at 7:11, so plus 36 minutes, 7:47 is when is the right time to say Kiddush. That will be Spitz, but the main thing is not Kiddush. Obviously, the main thing is what? Achilat Lechem, eating bread in the Sukkah, which is the Oraita, at least the first night. So there's a whole big discussion. Rabbi discusses which I have a big problem with Ashkenazim. I have a big problem. I was in Lakewood once. I told them, what's going on with you guys? What do they make hamotzi on? Most of them make a hamotzi. They koveh suda a bulkala. There's a chacham over here was learning about the kviyas suda, right? So I was thinking to myself, maybe to speak with him, that Moshe Feinstein. You see, in the olden times when Moshe said, pizza lechatchila is hamotzi, 100%. Pizza is a hamotzi meal. There's no question about it unless it's made with juices. Okay?
Well, they said if you don't eat that,
no, no such a thing. You have to learn how Moshe Feinstein. Exactly. So he says.
Depends how.
Moshe Feinstein says.
Good to see. I don't know if you remember me.
Hello. Moshe Feinstein says.
Yeah.
Since it's normal for people to munch, to snack on a pizza, one slice, you have a kula. Since it's soaked in, the dough it's a mixture with a lot of stuff, which is very strange. According to all the Ashkenazi shitot, there's one shitai by Sephardim who says if you hold the slice up and the dough does not have, it's falling apart basically because of the juicy, the cheese and the tomato, it should be mizonot. Only one Sephardi. There is no shita by Ashkenazim. Pizza should be 1,000% hamotzi by them also. Moshe Feinstein gave a heter. He says, listen, people don't eat pizza as a food. They eat it as a snack in the middle of a now. So if you take a cheshbon, when is what Rav Moshe is talking? Rav Moshe Feinstein talking 40 years ago, almost 50 years ago when he gave a psak. What was the difference between 40 years and today? People are weaker today. If you go outside, go to a pizza shop, most people, by the way, eat a kazayat, one slice of pizza as their lunch. Right?
No.
Yeah. Most people the only people I know eat 2 slices are teenager boys.
I ate 2 slices.
I know you could eat whatever you want, but I'm just saying by Ashkenazim world, I'm talking about a natural of Ashkenazi style. The only kids that I know are teenagers that eat 2 slices because they need to eat more. But most people in Borough Park, you go in, no lady ever ate more than a slice almost. They eat, that's their lunch, that's their breakfast, whatever it is. My kids wake up in the morning, they eat pizza, slice of pizza when they warm it up. That's their breakfast. So, I'll leave it at Moshe, of course it's hamotzi. If you're making a suda out of it, and today is one slice is also hamotzi, without a question, without even a doubt that it's 100% hamotzi. But Bezat Hashem, we're in this world to learn. Now, what's the problem that I have with Lakewood people? I said, listen gentlemen, what are you guys doing? They sell egg rolls, egg holly rolls, right? I knew that I know. According to Sephardim, it's 1,000% mizonot without even a question. And we have Maran and we have all the Achronim. They're all jumping on this whole concept of Ashkenazim. We're saying we're going to make a kviyas suda, we're going to make a meal out of this, and it's going to become hamotzi, right? So I said to the Lakewood, I said, you guys, what's Lakewood all about? Lakewood, it's all about, you want to take all the shitas. You want to make all the shitas, make sure not to be yotze. The right, it's not a safek. Now, Sukkoth, it's not a safek. What do you want to go into Sukkoth for? I said, Lechoira, no Ashkenazi ever allowed to make on Sukkah night hamotzi and a bulka roll. Why? Because there are a lot of shittot who say it's not. And now you're in Shiloh of Safek Doraisa. If it's Doraisa, what are you questioning? There should be no question. On Pesach night, it's not a problem. Everybody eats matzah.
You should have water.
Or 100% water. On Sukkot night for sure, because of the sulfik. You want to tell me, Tov, Yoshita, we understand Yoshita, but it's Doraita. You want to so you can't play a game. Sometimes to be only machmir when the Ashkenazi poskim tell you something. Most Rishonim are all Sfaradim, by the way, and that's where the machloket stems from. Rishonim detailing. So now you're going to come Sukkot night. It's very important. You're going to make tomorrow kiddush. What time? Most of us will make kiddush probably by 7:30 tomorrow, if not earlier. Maybe even 7:25. It depends how fast they're going to daven over here. How long the rabbi is going to talk. You start 6:30, right before Halakat Nerot. Halakat Nerot is 7:53. So you're going to make kiddush. No, it's not a problem kiddush. Eating the bread is the shayla now. Now, after Tzet HaKochavim Vaday, no problem. Have a good day.
Now, if
after the stars come out, which is 7:47 here.
if they do it before,
What?
some
So
people,
can I talk? You're
Shabbat.
going to hear everything, Habibi. So we said even yesterday, we just continue yesterday, we're just touching up, that's just touching up, and we're going to go fast over here. The rabbi says, you must eat a kabetza, 56 more grams of bread after 7:47. You could eat even at 7 o'clock tomorrow. It's Shabbat and everything, very nice. But to be yotze, to fulfill the mitzvah properly, l'shev sukkah, you have to eat in the sukkah after preferably the 7:47 mark. Now, second night, there's no questions at all. You're already in sukkah. And there is no doraita. It's not a doraita at all. Okay, what you want to say?
If like,
What I just said, didn't make clear to you?
somebody they want to do like Shabbat early, like 4 o'clock.
You just
5
said.
o'clock.
You can't do Shabbat early, 4 o'clock.
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. No, yeah.
No. If
Some people they do
Shkia is 7:11, the earliest time you could
7?
make it'll be 4:40, maybe 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
No, there is time, maybe even later. We'll see.
Okay, 5
So
o'clock.
plug 'em in, no, sorry. According to some Shittot, there's only an hour and 15 minutes the max you want to do. So that means 6:30 is the earliest you could make it.
Okay,
no,
then
no,
make it
5:30. 5:30.
You can do Shabbat 5 o'clock. Now
5:30.
5:30 is a holiday. It's okay to put it fast also. 5:30.
Fast?
It's a holiday. We have holiday also.
Yeah.
Sell Sukkoth. It's mutter to do it early. To do the
I told you could do it early, but you have to make sure to eat 56 grams of bread after 7:47 again.
I have to do it again.
That's what we're talking about here. That's what
Okay.
exactly what we just said.
Okay.
מצוות עשה מן התורה
Okay.
לאכול כזית. What we said?
2 times.
מכאן הדין יוצאים בידי חובת אכילת כזית פת בסוכה בלילה הראשונה, זאת גם שיש בו התערובת לפתן. Okay, so now the question is, very meticulous. People have to be careful. Even myself I'm talking to, so most of the time I try my best not to eat the first kazait with any dips.
We dip it with the hand.
Nothing. No dips.
Oh.
Honey is not a dip. I'm talking about like the dips. You're eating bread.
When you do mutzi,
You dip it in salt.
But
But
now
now
we do
with-
it with the hand.
Not now. We're not talking about that, Habibi. You're taking dips. You're dipping it into hummus.
Ah, of course.
In tahina.
You have to
First
eat
30
mutzi.
grams you have to eat without any flavoring.
This is yes.
On Sukkot night, the rabbi says, okay, if you did it, it's not a problem. If you're not careful with it, but as long as you ate a kazait within the 4 to 7 minute period, depends on what you hold. Sukkot. Now, somebody who has a difficulty eating bread on Bichlal, so he wants to eat cake. I don't know how is it possible that a problem with the bread. You usually have a problem with the cake also. But the rabbi says somebody wants to eat cake, it's not going to be yotzei. He has to eat a full suda with hamotze, lechem,
Motzi, I mean,
everything.
yeah.
No
No cooking. No cooking.
Oh, so now since we say the first night is what bracha, it's Birkat Hamazon deoraita also. Now, not Birkat Hamazon also deoraita. Mechila.
Birkat
The
Hamazon
achila
deoraita,
is
of
deoraita, right? Since
The kata was the oraita.
Ma? Since the achila, since the eating of chametz, eating lechem on water challah, it has to be what on the first night is deoraita. You're obligated to eat. You're not obligated to eat ever. You're not obligated to eat, except for when you are. Let's say Shabbat, Kiddush, you're obligated to eat. Why? Why are you
Motzi.
obligated to eat?
Sanctifying Shabbat.
What?
You're sanctifying Shabbat.
Right, good. And Kiddush, Ella Bimkom, Suda. There is no Kiddush. It's not considered a big Kiddush
So you have
unless
to
you have a
eat
Suda.
Shabbat,
So the
of
Suda
course.
is bread. So there, of course, then what happens if you made a mistake? You missed Retzeh Ve'achal on Shabbat. We say on Arvit and
Hanukkah.
Shacharit, you have to go back. You have to say a second time Birkat Hamazon. Again,
Yeah.
Friday night and Shabbos morning,
You
you
have it
eat
in
bread,
the-
and you forget to say Retzeh, you have to go back.
Shabbat also.
Retzeh, not also. Where are you
Retzeh,
going?
it's in
No,
the
he's stuck on Yalo. I tell you why. He
You
just
have
said
to,
Yalo
you
B'Yom.
have-
He's talking and he said now Yalo B'Yom. What are you talking about? Retzeh or Yalo B'Yom?
Yes, רצה ויש שבת. So שבת ויש also סלח חג.
I'm talking.
Every Shabbat, you
רצה,
say
yes,
the
it's the same. Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember, yeah.
Shlomo,
מחילה.
Shlomo.
Sorry.
Shema, Habibi. I'm making a seder. All you have to do is just listen till the end. You'll see I'm talking about it. And I'm not talking about Yalla B'Yom
no,
yet.
okay.
I'm going to talk about it soon. But I'm not talking. You're mixing up two things. Again. So yeah. Shema. You have Friday night, Shabbat morning. You are obligated to eat bread. Why?
סעודה בכל שבת.
Why?
Bread.
Yes.
First of all, we have to remember the what?
Forget about challah. I'm not
חייב לעשות מוציא.
Why?
You have to do מוציא.
I just told you 2 minutes ago
Just
why.
sanctifying Shabbat. Simple.
Because you said
What's Shabbat?
kiddush. Because you're making kiddush.
So, it's normal.
Because you're making kiddush, you have to have bread. Suda.
It's normal.
Not normal. I love this guy. Habibi. There is obligation. You cannot make a kiddush anywhere you want. You know that, right? You go to shul. If you're not gonna eat over there kazayit of flour, of
מוציא.
not motzi,
Flour.
at least cake.
Yes.
If you're not gonna eat at least 30 grams of cake, you're not allowed to make kiddush in the shul.
Okay.
You're not allowed to take anything from the kiddush. They make a kiddush. The rabbi say kiddush within the shul, right? Somebody give a baby girl or something, or whatever the occasion is. Somebody was saved from a shark attack. I don't know what. And now he's have a kiddush, and he wants to make a kiddush in the shul. Make a kiddush in the shul, and they make a big feast. So the rabbi make a kiddush on a cup, on a kos. You drink a little bit of grape juice. You cannot participate unless you're gonna either drink 86 grams of wine, or at least eat 30 grams of mezonot. If you're not gonna eat either of those, if you're just gonna eat a little bit fish, a little bit herring, you're gonna touch a little bit cold cuts,
Yeah.
a little bit salad, you're not allowed to be part of this kiddush. It's a big problem what you did just now.
Okay, when you do the kiddush, you have to drink wine or not?
Again.
Okay, yes, they said yes. I know about this.
No, you don't.
When you do the given, some they do.
No, you don't. We learned that.
Yes.
We learned that on
I didn't know.
Halachah. Remember, we learned that on Halachah. We
I
did.
wasn't here.
That if yes, you were here. I remember you here,
No.
and we said, don't everybody has to even take a drink from the water.
Just
That's
listen.
it. We learned that already. No, that's not the point. The point is you cannot partake of the kiddush unless you make it a su'udah now.
Motzi.
Not only the motzi, even mezonot is enough, but it has to be 28 grams. Okay, kazai. Now, the problem is here.
You can do kiddush after you eat cake. You don't have to be motzi.
No,
You have to be motzi.
no, you could do mezonot. Okay.
Mezzonotos. Okay.
Yeah, but at home you make hamotzi. So now, since you chose to do hamotzi, this is what we tell you: the cake. It's only okay. You fulfill the mitzvah of eating, drinking kiddush bimkom suda. You made a meal, good, because cake is like suda. That's why we don't make bracha on the cake after the meal, before Birkat Hamazon. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't make a bracha on the cake.
No, of course.
No, of course not. Chas shalom. It's a bracha levatala for us. Not allowed to.
But you can say Birkat Hamazon and then go eat cake.
Yes, you must say Birkat Hamazon first. Very good. Now the guy chose this kiddush Friday night, Shabbos morning kiddush. No good. Now what he's gonna do? He's gonna eat bread. He eats bread. He has to bench. If he forget, either the Friday night or Shabbos morning, then he has to say Birkat Hamazon again. Okay. Very good. Now what happens if it's Rosh Chodesh? Shabbat Rosh Chodesh. Now the Ered Ya'aleh V'Yavo. Good, right? So what happens if you forgot to say Ya'aleh V'Yavo?
You have to go back.
No, you don't.
No?
No.
And
Only on Ritzeh you have to go back.
Only, right. Right, because Ya'aleh V'Yavo, it doesn't have that same chiyuv.
But tefillah, you said you do it.
Only in Shacharit Mincha. Shacharit Mincha, yes. But Arvit,
Birkat
no.
Hamazon, no.
Birkat Hamazon, no. Arvit, no. However, this is the punchline. Friday night, the Sukkah night, the tomorrow night, the first night, you didn't say Ya'aleh V'Yavo. Chazor v'Ya'aleh V'Yavo. V'imchatam b'nei Yerushalayim yomar Hashem Baruch Atah Hashem. Okay, if you did not say Ya'aleh V'Yavo in the Birkat Hamazon, you have to go back. ואם לא נזכר עד שהתחילה ברכת השטוף נתיב, שאמר ברוך השם, חוזר לראש ברכת המזון. So now, you finish the whole ברכת המזון, and you didn't say Ya'aleh V'Yavo, now you have to go back. Because the Kiddush night, The Sukkot night is the oraita, the first night.
Only the first night.
Yeah.
Second night, no problem.
אם ירדו גשמים בלילה הראשון, yeah, what happens is, חס ושלום, no more, that's it, no more, finished, no more raining. I said, Hashem, do me a favor, do us a favor, 2 weeks, no more rain, too much rain, Hamas. In January, we have no rain for 2 months over here sometimes. All my grass became yellow
We
from the
have
sun.
so much rain all the time.
Hey, I said, no, I was going outside and my sprinkler system is broken. You won't believe it. Where is it broken? Right under the parking.
I have one for you. I bring
Parking
it to you.
spot. The whole thing is broken.
I have one. You could put it like this.
Yeah. Costs a lot of money.
I give it to you.
What I do? No, that costs $9.99, but the water that it wastes costs a lot of money. So what I do, I tell my kids at night, okay, go out. They spray the grass and it became normal. But it was yellow already. So I said, "Hashakadosh Baruch Hu, in January, so there is such a possibility that it could be 1 month without rain. I'm not asking for too much. 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks. So we could enjoy the sukkah properly.
We have rain. Florida always raining, you know. Crazy.
Okay. אם ירדו גשמים בלילה הראשונה. What happens if there's rain tomorrow? חס ושלום. יש בחייבים בכל זאת לאכול בסוכה. Some say, it doesn't matter if it's rain, you have to go eat in the sukkah. שלא אמרו מצטער פטור מן הסוכה, אלא בשער ימות החג. The whole allowance that we have in the laws of sukkah that says anyone who has any suffering on the sukkah, it's talking about the entire holiday. But during the first night, sorry. Okay. דבעינן תשבו כי אין נתון הדורו. אבל בלילה הראשון אפילו מצטער חייב. Even if you're suffering, you're obligated. Even though Hashem sends rain, you sit in the rain and eat.
So if it's raining, you eat over there. Last time you said no. We learned it.
learning from here.
If it's raining, no.
Can I continue?
Yeah.
Good. This is one opinion. You're so good, Shlomo. I love you. One opinion tells you, yes, you must sit down. ויש חולקים ומשווים לילה הראשונה לשאר ימים לעניין זה. What are you talking about? Some say, well, where did you learn this? The first night you don't have to be suffering. We don't care if you're suffering. Torah tells you, the Halachot tells you, if you're suffering in the sukkah, you don't have to sit there a minute. Doesn't matter, first night, the second night. If you're suffering, you're suffering. וכן עיקר לפטור מסוכה גם בלילה הראשון, כשיש גשמים וכדעת מרן שגבר לנו הוראותיו. So Maran says, Shulchan Aruch says, I don't care what the first rabbis we brought you told you. They told you what? They told you should sit in the sukkah, right? We don't follow it. The rule is, if there is discomfort, or obviously rain coming into your food, rain coming into your food, it's not comfortable and it's not pleasant.
Yes.
In that case, you are patur from sitting in the sukkah. In the house. Finished. Right? You tried. It doesn't want, Hashem doesn't want your mitzvah, you don't say, you don't fight. Okay, ואם רוצה להחמיר ימתין קצת, אולי יהיה פסקו הגשמים, אחר כך ייכנס מיוחד לסוכה, אבל לא יצייר עצמו בליל יום טוב משום כך. Somebody wants to be mahmir himself, he could wait 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. If the rain stops, here in Florida, that's what it is. Rain stops 15 minutes. Most of the time, it doesn't rain like the last 3 days.
Crazy, man.
No, rain comes, it's like an ocean.
Take shower, you go.
Yeah, it gives you a shower and goes. 10-15 minutes. Rabbi says, you cannot make yourself or your family suffer on Yom Tov. That's what you think. Get inside, enjoy, no problem. I thought about Hasidim, they wait till midnight and the whole thing, all the halachot over there, till Chatzod, and after Chatzod, they'll start eating halachot over the whole family. They have to suffer because of you.
They're going to go and sleep.
Yeah.
They don't enjoy it.
ואם אחר שאכל בבית פסקו הגשמים, אם לפני עצות לילה פסקו, ייכנס לסוכה ויברך לשב בסוכה ויאכל לפחות כזית. So the rabbi says like this. What happens is you ate a meal in the home because it was raining at the time when you wanted to eat meal. And then you finish the meal at 11:30 or 12 o'clock. Here, Chatzot is 1:30, 1:15, whatever. 12 o'clock, no more rain, the heat, warmed up everything, beautiful. The rabbi says if it's the first night, you go out of the house, go wash your hands and make another hamotze and eat at least 30 grams of bread. It's the Shebet Sukkah and the whole thing. Fulfill the mitzvah. In that case, no problem. Okay. Now, of course, it's talking about if you're not tired. If you're already tired, you're already all exhausted, and you already ate by 12 o'clock, 11:30, and you're already in bed sleeping, not a problem. If you're sleeping, you're sleeping. The Torah does not obligate us to go above and beyond when it's out of our control already. אוקיי. ניכנס לחזרה. כיצד מצוות ישיבה בסוכה? Good. What's the mitzvah of the whole sukkah, Habibi? Shlomo, what's the mitzvah? Mitzvah is yeshiva b'sukkah. The whole concept of sitting in the sukkah is a mitzvah. Ocher v'shoteh, eats and drinking, yashen u'mitayel, and do all your, what's his name? I used to do business. Sometimes I used to work on, in real estate. So I used to sit down with a laptop in the sukkah, on Chol HaMoed, in the sukkah. That's it. You have to do everything in the sukkah, like you're doing in an apartment. You're eating by your shulchan table, you're working, no problem. You could take tours, people take a beautiful thing. This halakha, it gives you go to rabbis' houses. People go to rabbis' houses. They take kids and they drive around rabbis' houses. Sukkoth. Yeah, what do you say?
I heard once, and I think I just heard this. Relations in the sukkah?
It's a mitzvah, of course. A man, if he sleeps in the sukkah, it's good to have to with his wife to be in the sukkah also. What's the question?
With his wife and so on.
What's the problem? Yeah.
Kadosh.
Like yes, kadosh. Okay. אין ישנים חוץ לסוכה אפילו שנת ארעי. So the halacha is that if you are not a finicky person like myself, or if you're not afraid, or like Rav Butan said, that's what he was when he was younger, well, at least when he was 100% healthy, he didn't have this problem now. He said he used to spray up the whole sukkah, right, all over the place, and sleep in the sukkah. Yeah. If you're healthy without any problems, and you could do that, not a problem. You cannot sleep outside of the sukkah at all. The halacha is on Shana Rabbah. If you see people sleeping in a shul, in the time they're learning, they're sleeping, falling asleep, you have to wake them up. Nobody is allowed to sleep outside of the sukkah. But this is talking about healthy people, strong people. We're all weaklings. We're all afraid. I told you what happened, no? Did you hear what happened to my brother? He was sitting right next to my sukkah. We built a sukkah already like a week and a half ago. Thursday before Yom Kippur, he comes in Friday morning. I see him. He's limping. I said, "What happened?" He says, "Yeah, a mosquito bite me last night." Mosquito. I see the leg. The leg is like this. The whole leg is blown up.
Big? Wow.
I said, "What is this?" Motzei Shabbat, we go to Rabbi Buton. He says, "What are you talking about? The mosquito? You think you're dreaming? It's a spider bite you."
Yeah.
I said, "A spider in my backyard bites like this?"
I don't know. I have so many spiders.
I said, "Do me a favor.
Like this,
Do me a favor. I'm gonna stay inside.
But spiders dangerous?
I'm not gonna be a hero. I'm not so healthy anyway. Cripple.
They're dangerous?
Sounds like it, my brother. He was bitten. No, but again, what's the bite of a spider? Why is a spider biting? You think he wants to bite you for nothing?
No one food.
No. He's planting his eggs in you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a warm place. Your skin is a warm place.
Yeah.
So under the skin, they put in the eggs.
Oh my goodness.
Did
And
he remove it?
huh?
Did he get it removed?
No, all the pus came out. Yeah. The body kills them. The body kills them right away. It's what is his name? Garbage. The body notices garbage and kills it.
Who killed it?
The body, your body knows how to kill
Yeah.
extra garbage that comes in.
Yeah.
So the mosquito puts in its eggs, the body fights it, and Baruch Hashem, after a few days, we put Besitressin, whatever, put ice on it. It was boiling hot. His whole leg was boiling hot.
Oh
Yeah. Baruch Hashem. He couldn't take me to shul on Shabbat night. Shabbat morning also not.
You know what happened to me?
That's why he didn't come on Shabbat.
My house, Nemalim. They bite me like a big like this.
Nimarim is ants?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The big one. I was in my car. Oh my goodness. And I have upset like this big.
Okay. המשחק בקוביה בסוכה, מלבד האיסור החמור של סחוג, בקוביה עוד הוא מחלל בזה קדושת הסוכה. The rabbi says over here, you cannot play kubia. What's kubia? Sheshbesh?
No way.
Looks like it, yeah. I mean, I play sheshbesh. My wife, I'll hold it. My wife, let's go. I went to Rabbi Abraham Shor, Alevi, Tzaddik. So he's Tisha B'Av fell on Shabbat. And so Motzei Shabbat is Tisha B'Av, right? I tell him, I love my wife, she wants to play with me Sheshbesh. Every time you find the time to play Sheshbesh, she say, can I play with her on Tisha B'Av on Shabbat? Sheshbesh, no problem. So I think it means over here, Bikubia, maybe it's talking about for money or something. That makes a pasul. Person becomes pasul if he's doing money. You're not allowed to play these things for money. Not allowed to play casino. People think it's allowed.
With the card, everything. No.
Yeah, חס ושלום, casino. אסור לעשות שום תשמיש בזוי בסוכה, וכן לא ישטוב וידיח כליו שם. Anything in the sukkah that's going to make it diminishing honor, even washing dishes, even for the meal, will be asur, not allowed to. to wash everything outside. You cannot do anything that will make the
For
sukkah
the whole-
diminish its honor.
קדושה.
י"ג בשאר ימי החג חוץ מלילה ראשונה אינו חייב לאכול בסוכה אלא אם כן רצה לאכול פת יותר מקבצה. However, the other nights, if you have intention, you want to eat what's his name, more than 56 grams kabetza of lechem, of bread, you must eat in the sukkah, but anything else less than that, you're not obligated. שהוא כ-56 גרם, okay, צריך לאכול בסוכה, ותלך לשב בסוכה, there you make a bracha לשב בסוכה. Anytime you eat bread, pizza, matzah, whatever you want to eat, you should make it, what's his name, if it's hamotze, you make לשב בסוכה. If not, it's not. Okay? If you're going to eat cakes inside the sukkah, even if you're going to eat 100 grams of cake, you do not make l'shev sukkah unless you're going to eat 210 grams. And some already have a machloket about 180 grams. If you're going to eat more than 180 grams of cake, meaning cake, we don't talk about the volume of additives. If you have chocolate, creams, oldest thing, cheesecake. Cheese is the cake is a little bit in the bottom, and the cheese is the oldest thing, big thing over there, right? It's more than 50 grams. You cannot make on that l'shev sukkah.
You don't do mochos.
Huh?
With the cake, you do mezalot.
No, if you're going to eat 210 grams, you have to make mamotze, yes.
If you do mochi, you
210 grams.
Okay, you don't do Yosef Bashika, you say.
You say it for Shabbat.
Okay, it's like mochi.
If you eat like this, if you eat less than 56 grams of bread inside the sukkah, you don't make l'shev sukkah. You also don't make alat yadayim when you wash your hands.
Okay.
You wash your hands, you eat less than 56 grams. No, that's kabetza. Less than kabetza, you don't make l'shev sukkah and all this.
Like eggs, you mean?
Yeah, less than egg. Okay. Okay. מי שאכל בסעודת קבע מתבשיל של 5 מיני דגן, כגון אטריות חייב בסוכה, ויברך לשב בסוכה. Oh, no, if you're going to make macaroni, pasta.
Pasta.
If you make it more than 210 grams, it's mizonot, you have to make לשב בסוכה, even though it's מזונות, ואם אינו קובע בסעודה עליו, כל שאוכל יותר מקבץ חייב בסוכה, אבל לא יברך לשב בסוכה. So, again, if you're eating cake more than 56 grams, you have to eat in a sukkah, but you cannot make a bracha l'shev sukkah. If you're eating more than 210 grams of cake or pasta, a bowl of pasta, which has for sure more than 210 grams, over there you make bracha l'shev sukkah. You don't have to make hamotze, but you say l'shev sukkah. On cake, you make hamotze. Let's say you have a cake. You want to eat only cake. It has to be 210 grams.
210 grams to do mochi.
Not including chocolate, not including cream.
Okay,
Okay, very good. Next. שלמה, הכנת לי את זה? יאללה. אף על פי שמותר לאכול פירות או לשתות מים מחוץ לסוכה. Okay, now, the rabbi says you could drink and eat any fruits that you could actually, technically, halachically, it's not a problem to eat outside the sukkah. אבל תבוא לו ברכה, whoever comes into the sukkah and eats in there. But you cannot make a לשב בסוכה. לשב בסוכה requires to have a meal. No, we don't say the hamotzi. No. If you eat a cake, you're going to eat 210 grams of cake. You don't make netilat hamotzi. No, you could make hamotzi, but no netilat yadayim. Yeah. השותה יין דרך קבע דעת מרן הבית יוסף שבתור מסוכה. Anybody drinks wine just like that, to להקל, to make it easier for his stomach, doesn't have to sit in the sukkah. השותה יין של הבדלה, אפילו יותר מרביעית, פטור מן הסוכה, שאפילו קובע עצמו, להן פטור.
Mochi.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to finish over here today.
No, you see, I can drink there, wine, I say, buri puri gefen. I don't have to do mochi, nothing.
No? But l'shev b'sukkah is the question.
Yeah, this is basuka. You have to eat bread.
Thank you very much.
I have to call the gadol, I'm going to do it now tonight. Yeah.
Okay,